The BMW Welcomes event series deals with topics of the future that will sustainably change our lives. In my view of the future, on-demand economy is where we're headed. I would just like to see how BMW addresses this topic.
I expect new impulses.
Many high-grade people have been invited to lecture today, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Dr. Steven Althaus, BMW Group's Director of Marketing, will open this evening's event.
Thank you very much for being here. It's very important that this format can only live if everyone in this room, including ourselves, are contributing and benefiting from this one.
Jeremiah Owyang guides us through the event. He is known as a specialist of on-demand economy and collaborative mobility.
And this is an economic model where the crowd shares ownership, funding, and access to mobility assets. You see these cars right here, the BMW Drive Now cars? Anybody can rent those in the available cities. You don't have to own a BMW to access one now. That's a significant and seemingly scary business model change for any corporation to move into.
Startups such as Uber or Airbnb are taking over the market. Established corporations need to rethink. This applies also to the automotive industry.
It means that we might need to own less cars, and car manufacturers might produce less cars. So instead of creating 1,000 BMWs, BMW will want to sell one BMW 1,000 times. And this means they have to shift their business model from just selling vehicles to adding value-added services.
Another exciting example for on-demand economy is the app Mila. The Swiss startup entrepreneur Manuel Grenacher offers a new kind of service quality and know-how.
We do something really simple. We empower end customers, helping other customers offline in customers' home. Because we believe that even customers sometimes knows the product better than the employees of large companies.
The best example is installing a tablet. Via the Mila app, you can immediately see who knows how to do it in your vicinity and can access the specialists. By the way, this service is also available in Berlin. Let's get back to the mobility of the future. Tony Douglas is Chief Strategist for the BMW Mobility Services and knows about the future challenges.
You can't go very fast in London, Paris, Mumbai, Manhattan with a lot of horsepower. It just doesn't work. You have to add more smarts. You have to have predictive traffic information. You have to have smart real-time parking information and so on. So that's why every BMWi product as well as service is actually geared towards reducing the friction of mobility in urban environments.
These innovative technologies and business models include electromobility, autonomous driving, the car-sharing service Drive Now, and many more. Another sharing model is PeerBee. With this app, you can borrow items from your neighborhood, and that within 30 minutes.
Let's say these are 100 houses, and you try to imagine what happens if you connect all these houses instead of isolating them. Then you could probably see hundreds of barbecues, hundreds of bikes, hundreds of lawnmowers, hundreds of pressure cleaners. And I ask myself, does a neighborhood like this really need 100 lawnmowers? Or, could 10 be enough?
The neighborhood help with PeerBee is working. Currently, the app is in 30 cities online and offers more than 500,000 products for borrowing.
It was great, an absolutely inspiring evening.
The lectures really showed how BMW is opening up its doors to startups.
I think the highlight is that it takes us away from sort of the idea that the share economy is merely a threat. I think it's a great opportunity, and that came out very nicely.
The digitalization of the world goes hand in hand with on-demand economy business. To stay in the market, established companies have to rethink their traditional business models. Together with startups, they are going to break new ground.